Chapter.
Hi there, I'm Asher Perkins, and I'm here at the Grasshopper Underground in Ferndale, Michigan, to demo a couple of new products from Allen & Heath for you guys. Right here we have the Xone 23C DJ Mixer and the Xone K2 MIDI Controller. Just a little backstory, when I started DJing, I was about 12 years old, and all of my heroes were using Allen & Heath products. The Xone 62 and 92 were just kind of the staple ingredient to every good DJ set that I heard. So, it took me over a year to save up just to afford one of those, and to see that this product is now on the market and it's like less than a third of the cost of those two mixers that I just mentioned is unbelievable.
Alright, so let's go through a few features on the Xone 23C DJ Mixer. The first thing I really want to show off are the VCF filters. These are one of the first features that led me to Allen & Heath, and I use these things constantly. Every set, every mix almost. These are just super high quality. You can sweep all the way above the hi-hats until everything's basically gone, and all the way back down again. Really incredible range. The same thing applies with the low-pass filter. You can sweep all the way down below the bass line. The subs in the club here are barely even firing right now, just a really low rumble throughout the place. Then you can bring it back up, punching every single frequency throughout the mix. Really versatile control there. So I think the most significant difference to me between this mixer and other Allen & Heath mixers, such as the 62 or the 92, is they've gotten rid of the 4-band EQ system and replaced it with a 3-band total kill EQ system. At first I was a little hesitant about that, but you can get super creative with these things. Kind of like the filter, you can isolate your hi-hats, add a little bit of mids. You can get all different textures out of that, and it adds tons of dynamics to your set. So one of the really cool features about this mixer is that you have 2 gain knobs per channel. It's a 2-channel mixer, which saves a lot of space over the 4-channel mixers, but you can mix 2 audio sources per channel. Gain 1 receives audio through USB from your computer, and the second gain is whatever you plug in via RCA. So if I put this up right now, you're only hearing what's coming out of my laptop, but if I turn up gain number 2, you're also hearing all of this gear, which is plugged in right to the back of the mixer. Both of these audio sources are coming in on just one channel. On the second channel, I could have a totally separate setup, such as 3 more drum machines, more keyboards, or really anything I want. This dual gain system is a really innovative way to pack a lot of audio into a very small mixer.
So those are some pretty unbeatable features for such an inexpensive DJ mixer. So let's hop over to the Xone K2, which is the MIDI controller, and look at a few features on here. Now, this one is super cool for me to play with because currently on stage, I'm still using one of these, which when I told them I was still using this, they kind of laughed at me and they were like, that thing's a dinosaur, man, you gotta try this new one. So this is a Xone 1D, and some of you guys may have played around with one of these before. Really solid controller, but this thing is even more solid.
Now, one of the coolest things about this controller is the ability to cycle through layers. You can have multiple MIDI mappings on one controller just by hitting the layer button. So you have all of these different colored layers here. If I'm on my red layer, I have these assigned to work as volume controls within my DAW. This basically adds additional mixer channels, which makes it a great partner for a 2-channel mixer. If I cycle through to my green layer, I have the exact same controls assigned to different parameters within the software. So I have some effects assigned. I've got a reverb on here and a delay. The possibilities there are just endless. You can do so much with this thing. Basically, the layer system is like putting 4 Xone 1Ds all into one box. That's just incredible. I could talk about this stuff for hours, but instead, let me show you how I would use it in a live setting.